Okay, well, I appreciate y'all hanging around to the end here. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Autism Speaks Speak Out Award. The Speak Out Award was created to honor those who went above and beyond in raising awareness of autism through the media. As part of the award, Bob and Suzanne Wright will make a personal donation of $1,000 to the mission area of the recipient's choice. And I want to play for you this year's award recipients' video. Y'all hear it okay?
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in rivers, and the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. High up above or down below, when you're too in love to let it go, but if you never try, you'll never know just what you were. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
many times and I cry every time. So I I asked Lori if I could present this because I was sincerely moved. When I saw this, I mean, it's pitch perfect, and it makes a very powerful statement about the need for not only autism awareness but advocacy. And it's a message that's very consistent with the message of Autism Speaks. And on obviously a personal note, you've been on this story very closely parallels my daughter. And as Jason mentioned earlier today, I mean, we're all aware of the power of you autism moms. And from an autism dad's perspective, I see Lou's video, as a call to action to other dads to get out there and speak up and speak out. I had the honor of meeting Lou in person for the first time last night over a couple of beers, and he is one of the most genuinely nice person I have ever met, and so I am honored to present to the 2011 Autism Speaks Speak Out Award to Lou Algret. Lou will say a few words, and he also shared with us last night his next project, which is equally booming.
Thank you. Wow. That was actually the second time that I've ever watched that video. And incidentally, just to warn you, John Boehner actually calls me a crybaby, so so I'm not very rugged in that respect, I'm afraid. But I wrote down a couple things that I really wanted to say because I knew I wouldn't be in any shape to probably say them after watching the video. But it really is an honor to be here, and like I said, that is the second time that I've watched it in its entirety. I watched it after I edited it once, and that was the only other time that I've watched it. I have, however, tried to read every single comment, email, blog post, review that I can, and I have to say that it sounds as though I've shed as many tears reading those as people have shed watching my video, and probably as I've just shed right now watching my own self, actually. As of today, Fixing Autism has over 93,000 views on YouTube, and it's been an incredible experience. But it's been out for 2 months, and it also in a way makes me just a little bit sad knowing that it only has 93,000 views. That sounds like a lot, but when you think about the numbers of everyone who is affected by autism spectrum disorder and everyone who's on the internet, that number could be way higher. Those are where the video and its message to end healthcare discrimination against people with autism spectrum disorder and to equal out the disparity in the funding. They're already converts, and these are the people who have really, for the most part, seen the video. And I'm glad that they could take comfort from my video, but really, they aren't the ones that I want to see my video. The people that I want to see my video are the bully who teases a shy and awkward kid in the halls at school. It's the cranky old lady who yelled at my wife for having our daughter on a leash. It's the person that glares at you with a scowl because your kid is not behaving quote unquote normally in public. It's for the family member who, when you try to divulge and confide in them the diagnosis of autism, said, oh, don't worry, they'll grow out of it, instead of just saying, I'm sorry, what can I do? How can I help? The person I'm trying to reach, believe it or not, is me. Not me, the person that you see today, but the guy I was about 6 years ago. That guy is funny, believe it or not. Liberal, sensitive, accepting of people with all sorts of differences, but also caught up with the day-to-day minutia of his own life that he couldn't be bothered with charity work. Everybody has a cause about something, I remember I would say to people. And I would be put off by everybody championing whatever disease, condition, country, animal, religion that people were trying to raise money for. That I started actually my first grassroots movement on Facebook, and I'm not proud of it, but that movement was called the Cause Against Causes. And our main goal was apathy if you were up to it. Which I thought was tongue-in-cheek and funny, and I did it in jest. But when I look back at it now, it really does. I mean, I cringe when I look at it. And what a shame that it took my child becoming diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder for me to be motivated to become an advocate for a cause. But I don't think that story is an abnormal one. The vast majority of people championing causes are doing so because somebody they know has been affected. These causes are personal. They mean something to people. It isn't just about shaking others down for money, as many people may think. So how do you get a guy like me to care about a cause that they aren't affected by? And that's the question that runs through my mind pretty close to every waking minute of my day. How can I affect change? How do I make people see the injustice that I now see? I know TV, and I know a little bit about storytelling, so I have to use what I know. And that's how this video came about. I've worked in television for 18 years now, but I can honestly tell you that of all the big events that I've covered and the shows that I've directed over the years, there isn't one thing that I've done in the television industry that I draw nearly as much pride from as this Fixing Autism video. And in fact, and the fact to me that an organization that I believe so strongly in, like Autism Speaks, has helped me to spread that message by sharing it. I don't know if you guys are aware, but on one day they put that video across all of their platforms, tweeted it, Facebook. Everywhere I looked, it was out there, and Autism Speaks was behind that. And the fact that they did that and they're honoring me today with this Speak Out Award means more to me than I could ever come close to putting into words. So I want to thank Autism Speaks and Lori and Mike and Allie and Mark Sirkin and Peter Bell for everything you guys have done for me. And I even would like to thank Bob Wright, because I don't know if you guys are aware of this. In my 18 years of television, I've received one other award. And that was while I was working for NBC. And Bob Wright was also in charge of that. So apparently, I need to find more work wherever Mr. Wright is going to be in charge, because he sees me apparently as being very talented. And